who I believe is at the hospital right now and has confirmed some information for us on the condition of that officer who was hurt. Stephanie.
Jessica, the latest information from Metro Police is that the officer was hit by gunfire and has non-life-threatening injuries. He's being treated here at UMC Trauma. I want you to take a look behind me. There is a heavy police presence here on scene, as well as Las Vegas Fire and Rescue paramedics. They just arrived on scene as well. There's a chopper flying above too. Now, I just talked to police on the scene, and they told me the suspect, who was also hit, is not here at UMC. And they're wording it very specifically. They said that the officer was hit by gunfire, but that the suspect was shot. I'm not quite sure yet from police here on scene what the distinction is with that. But again, the officer is here being treated at UMC Trauma for non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect also hit is not here at UMC, but there is a heavy police presence. It's blocked off in front of the trauma area. Several marked vehicles here from Metro Police, all outside UMC Trauma, while their brother-in-arms is inside being treated for those non-life-threatening injuries. Jessica?
Right, Stephanie, Spencer. I'm going to actually I have a question for you, if you don't mind. You've been able to let us know that the suspect is not there, but have police given you any indication as to whether or not the suspect is in custody at this time?
No, they haven't told me whether the suspect, we don't even know the suspect's gender yet, Spencer, whether it's a male, female, don't know the circumstances that led to this shooting. We do know they say the suspect was shot, but is not here at UMC Trauma at this time. We don't know if that's because he's in custody being detained, if the suspect may be deceased. There's no indication as to what the situation surrounding the suspect and his whereabouts are at this time. Spencer?
Stephanie, as we see that police car right behind you, can you just describe what the mood is there at the hospital? Are his colleagues worried? What was kind of the feeling that they were giving you when you spoke to them about what was happening?
You know, Jessica, it's a lot less tense than I thought it would be. I think they're a very well-oiled machine. This seems kind of par for the course. I mean, they do have a lot of the area blocked off. As you can see, they're preventing people from entering into this area. Although there still are regular patients, people milling around. They're a well-oiled machine, though, and don't seem to be super concerned about the officer. Again, with non-life-threatening injuries, I think it's a big sigh of relief for all the people here on scene, knowing that this officer is likely going to be just fine. So, I think that has given them a lot of calm here today.
And Stephanie, you mentioned that we don't know much about the suspect at this point, but any indication if this was perhaps a lone gunman or only one person involved in the case, or are they looking for other people who might be involved?
Metro continues to use the word suspect singular, so it's an indicator to me that at least there's one suspect involved in the shooting. Now, we know nothing yet. Metro hasn't come forward and told us anything about the crime or the circumstance that led to this shooting, so we don't know. Maybe there was some domestic altercation. There could have been a larger crime happening and just one person was involved in the shooting. But they keep using the word suspect when referring to this officer-involved shooting, so it indicates to me that there is one person who fired at the officers.
And Stephanie, no indication on what may have preceded the shooting, what led up to the events that resulted with both the officer and the suspect being shot?
Yeah, no idea what transpired before then, Spencer. Metro's staying kind of tight-lipped about the situation that led to this.
All right, Stephanie, reporting from UMC.